We've spoken about the Wizard in Diablo Immortal already on the channel, but I've run into some brand new footage, so we need to look over this and discuss it again. What is up, my friends? My name is Echo, and welcome back to the channel where I fully focus on Diablo Immortal, and am so looking forward to Diablo Immortal going live. With the latest news, we could be anticipating an alpha or a beta release pretty soon. I'm talking about mid-year, speaking about the summer possibly, so I'm overly excited. Now, a little bit of backstory on why I'm revisiting the Wizard in Diablo Immortal. I put out a video just a few days ago featuring the Wizard, but it was from footage from 2018, and I wasn't able to find anything from 2019. I posted my video in the Diablo Immortal community Discord server, and it was brought to my attention of a place where I could find some new footage, newer footage of the Wizard. As you could see, some new features going on to break it down even better for you guys. Now, you can notice some of the gameplay has some Asian writing on top. That is a watermark on top of where this video came from. I will be linking that as a source so credit can be given where it's due. That is where the gameplay came from. But when I played the Wizard at BlizzCon, this is what the Wizard looks like. Notice the controls right now. We do have that super bar around the attack button that we mentioned was missing from the last video, and we also have the XP bar extending the screen on the bottom. Remember, when it goes from all the way over to on the left to the right, we will then have an upgraded character, which we're going to see happening really soon here for the Wizard. So things have come a long way. We now have the super implemented in the game, the proper skill system is in place, and the game just seems to be less clunky and move a lot nicer. Now, I say less clunky, and I use that loosely because, to be honest, guys, even the footage from 2018's BlizzCon was really smooth and looked really nice and would have been an amazing Diablo Immortal game, but it has come so much farther from 2018 BlizzCon to 2019 BlizzCon as we're looking right now. And now we're talking about midway through 2020. It's got to be so much further along. I can't wait to get my hands in the game. And remember, guys, when I do, I'm going to have it right here for you on the channel. So make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you ring the bell, because every time I come out with a video on this channel, I want you guys to be my family, coming through and hitting me up saying, we are the first ones here to support you, Echo, on the channel. We are going to blow this channel up, guys, and make Diablo Immortal one of the most exciting mobile games on the scene. Now, check out this glorious chest. What is going to come out but a bunch of loot, and this is all pretty sweet. Now, the gameplay that we're watching, when you look at the main screen of it, everything is written in Asian writing, which obviously I can't read, and the discussion behind this gameplay is also in some type of an Asian language that I don't understand. But if you do and you want to hear about what their experience is, like I said, I'm going to be linking that down below. Now, what do you guys think of the Wizard? We've discussed this in every other video, and there we go, reaching level 4, the bottom bar goes away, and there we go, utilizing some of those really sweet skills of this Wizard. Notice the Wizard is a female because you could choose the sex of your character, either being male or being female, which is always exciting. Allow me to take a drink really quickly. There we are, sparkling water. Don't worry, guys. So I'm excited about the Wizard. I love ranged characters. It's not going to be the first character that I play. Remember, I mentioned it's going to be the monk, but the question to you is, what will be the first character that you play inside of Diablo Immortal when you finally get your hands on it? I want to know. You got to let me know down below. Now, remember, guys, we covered the Barbarian, the Demon Hunter. We've covered the Monk. We've covered the Wizard, and now we are recovering the Wizard right here. We are doing everything we can get our hands on. Now, I am really searching for some Necromancer footage and for some Crusader footage. I have not quit. I will find you guys something if it is out there. Now, if nothing comes on the channel, I blame it on nothing being out there, because I am searching high and low all around this world to find you guys the best footage until I can bring it to you myself. And now I'm thinking, I'm sitting back and I'm saying to myself, you know, Echo, this game's gonna come out and I'm gonna have to bring footage for all the classes. I am gonna be playing this game all day long, every day, just to give you guys what you're looking for. So you know what I'm gonna do, guys? I'm gonna do just that. I'm going to be live streaming this so that you guys could see it live. I'm going to be capturing footage during my live streams to turn into videos. And if you guys are curious about my live streams, I know I don't talk about it much on this channel. I am a contracted live streamer over on D Live, which means I exclusively stream there. The link to that is in the description of this video. Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 12 p.m. Eastern. I'm live streaming for 2 hours on each of those days from 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. When Diablo Immortal comes out, a lot of the streaming that I do there now, which is primarily focused around Clash of Clans and Brawl Stars, will be heavily switched over to Diablo Immortal because I'm gonna have to dig that time into that game. I'm gonna need to put the gameplay time in so that I can bring you guys the footage and really understand the game to the 100% fullest, so I could be one of the leaders in this space. That's really the goal, guys. So, so far, what do you guys think? I mean, we've talked about the mechanics of the game. We've talked about controls. We talked about what everything means on the screen. We talked about the testers running through the game and just trying to get a feel for the game and not actually going through the missions or the quests. But what do you think of this updated footage? Now, if you didn't see my last Wizard video, I urge you to go check it out. Compare the gameplay from that video from 2018 to this video from 2019 and see if you see a difference. Can you point out the things that are different from one year to the next to see the kind of development? Now, there's one more thing that I want to talk about before we go any further in this video, because it's something that's been coming up so much in my comments. Now, we already know that everyone wants this game, that people are frustrated that the game's not out, but remember guys, I did put out that video saying that we should be seeing an alpha or a beta this summer, so that's gonna be pretty exciting. If you missed it, you know, we're just pointing to it there on the screen. It's also gonna most likely be linked down below, but people are saying NetEase said this game was done a year ago, and this is something that we need to discuss because this is a Blizzard game, right? Yes, they're working with NetEase. They contracted NetEase to do a portion of this game, but NetEase is not doing the entire game. Now, there's a difference between a NetEase job, which I am actually a fan of NetEase. I like many of the games that they put out, but there's a difference between a NetEase job and a Blizzard job. And to me, Blizzard holds a much higher standard. They want it to be perfect. They don't want there to be any issues with the game. They want perfection. So if NetEase says 1 year ago, the game is done, they're waiting on Blizzard to put it out, it's done. That's their portion of what was being done for the game. Remember, they weren't developing the entire game. They were, let's say they were doing the structure of it or, you know, a certain percentage of it. Maybe that was done, but then all of that needs to be fine-tuned and fixed and perfected and brought to the level of Blizzard standard before it was ready to go out. So everyone has been saying, or I shouldn't say everyone, many people have been saying, this game's been done for a year. Why isn't it out? Well, that's one perspective. That's one development company's opinion on the state of the game, not the development company that actually is publishing the game. And those are the ones that have the weight of this game on their shoulders. Those are the ones that are going to rise or fall with the release of this game. If Blizzard puts out this game and it sucks, everyone from the community that's been hating on it from the beginning is going to be like, we were right, this game is garbage, you should have never put it out. So why rush? Why not wait and put it out when it is going to be hitting people by storm? They're going to be like, you know what, the game's not so bad. I'm not a mobile gamer maybe, but I mean, I am, but they may say, I'm not a mobile gamer, but this game is pretty darn good. And that's what they're going for. And one other thing that actually Riker mentioned in his video, because I did watch his video a few days ago, he mentioned, is the game coming out? People are asking, is the game coming out or has it just been trashed? Is it just garbage? Was it thrown to the dogs and never going to be released? Because no one's hearing anything. And in his video, he did mention that every time Blizzard mentions something, all the hate comes through from the Diablo community. That's a diehard PC community. So they just decide, let's just keep it quiet. We're gonna develop it, we're gonna put it together, and look at this screen right here. I'm so happy that this is being shown right now. Man, we're gonna have to throw a screenshot of that up and look at it a little bit more closely. But they're just gonna keep quiet, put their heads down, and develop the best possible game on mobile that they can, and let the game speak for itself when it finally releases. And I think that's smart. Now, Blizzard, if you're watching, if there's anything you want me to tell the community, please come let me know. I would be happy to be the deliverer of that information. But let's talk about for a second what we just saw pop up on the screen. And here is the screen that I'm talking about. Now, we were actually talking about the heart and the offhand, the item power, the damage, and then we also have those attributes I was discussing as well. Plus 13 strength, plus 12 vitality, magic attributes 1.4% armor avoidance, and the legendary attribute, the Scorch Ball of Fire, now pushes enemies with it as it moves. So this is pretty cool because not only are we getting gear that's going to make us stronger. I know you guys were wondering how you can build your heroes and your characters to be just personalized, to fight the way you want them to fight. And this just clarifies and shows us right here that the game is going to have depth. We're not only going to have gear that's cosmetic and not only going to have gear that makes you stronger, but also the attributes are going to be able to be changed throughout the game, and you could build your character to play the way you want to play. So this right here may be the most exciting thing that we've seen from this video, at least for me, out of all the footage that I've found. It's really cool to see the attributes being shown. So what do you guys think? I need you to let me know down below. I need you to throw a thumbs up on the video if you enjoyed it. And if you'd like to see what I'm doing on both of my YouTube channels, yes, I have 2 of them, come through my Twitter at Echo Through Me, and you could figure out what's going on when I'm going live and just say what's up to me. Links to all that are in the description of this video. I need you guys to let me know your thoughts, what you want to see next, what kind of footage you want to see on the channel, and why you are excited for Diablo Immortal. But thank you guys so much for coming through. I appreciate each and every one of you sticking with me on this journey. And remember, I'll be here with more videos on the regular. Make sure you're here with me. Guys, keep it safe, stay home, and be good.